We're here with Mark Gentile, CEO of Odyssey Software. Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for being with us.
Mobile device management is really centered around four or five pillars of functions and capabilities. There's, of course, what we call device provisioning, which is the ability to send software or settings or configuration, sometimes called policy, to mobile devices or groups of mobile devices. Think about setting password policies or distributing an update to an application over the air. That's what really provisioning is all about. The second is asset reporting, which is collecting details about the devices and their health and their state and how they're operating on a mobile operator's network, and transmitting that up to server-side infrastructure so IT can examine and monitor how devices are operating. There's remote tools providing the ability to remote control a device so you can see what's on the screen of the device and help a user through a problem. And then there's security essentials, which is really providing the ability to do remote lock and wipe functions, encrypt all data communications, be able to turn off various inputs or features of the device, like disabling cameras, so corporate information can't be snapshotted and given to a competitor, as well as providing authentication mechanisms, so you can be assured that devices that are connecting to your corporate network are trusted and approved. So there's a variety of different things that device management's all about, and those are some of the important ones. Security has risen up significantly in the importance of things. We're finding that in the requirements that we get from customers for their mobile device deployments, security is top on the list. They're very concerned about devices that are connecting to corporate infrastructure, making sure they're not creating exposure points that can be exploited and sensitive corporate information stolen, or these surface area for attacks. IT is always interested in reducing those. So connecting mobile devices up to corporate infrastructure has to be considered seriously from a security perspective. Well, when you think about most mobile devices are connected over mobile operator networks, and those typically today are just internet connected devices. So just like providing any internet computer-based connected computer access to your corporate network, well, you now have phones and devices connecting over basically the internet into your corporation. So you have to define secure ways in which those devices can reach the management infrastructure, which is typically hosted on premise. Having two-way SSL authentication and all of the facilities to allow a device to securely connect to email servers or management servers from a device management perspective is clearly in the forefront of a security discussion. Employee-owned devices represent a unique challenge because unlike a device that corporate purchases and gives to an employee, which they're able to be involved in the type of device and the operating system and the configuration of that device, and they're able to lock it down to corporate standards. An employee purchase device also needs to potentially be allowed to connect to, let's say, email servers, so corporations get to leverage the fact that employees have smartphones, but at the same time there's a lot of personal information, so there's privacy issues, and there's also issues about how much control IT should have over an employee-owned device. Should they disallow the employee from running applications on their device that they may use during lunch hour? So is an employee allowed to update their Facebook page or use Twitter or browse the internet during breaks and lunch hour when maybe those applications might be frowned upon on a corporately procured device? So there's a lot of thoughts and concerns and challenges that IT has to work through, not only from a security perspective, but from a privacy perspective with employee purchase devices.
Right. All right. Well, thanks, Mark.
You're welcome, and thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.